Throughout history, mankind has mastered not just the art of war, but the science of pain. From ancient empires to modern regimes, torture wasn't just punishment, it was spectacle. Today, on HistoryWoven, we uncover the top 10 worst punishments in human history and why they still haunt us. At number 10, Crucifixion. Used famously by the Romans, it was a punishment designed not just to kill, but to humiliate. Victims were nailed through wrists and ankles and left hanging for hours, sometimes days, until they slowly suffocated, their own body weight crushing their lungs. It was public, it was slow, and it was agonizing. This monstrosity of invention comes from ancient Greece. The Brazen Bull was a hollow bronze statue. Inside it, the condemned was locked in, and a fire was lit beneath. As the metal heated, the victim roasted alive, their screams echoing out through pipes shaped like a bull's snout, making it sound like a beast roaring. A sick fusion of art and agony. In medieval Europe, the rack was the king of physical torment. Limbs were tied to rollers and turned slowly, pulling arms and legs apart until joints dislocated, tendons snapped, and bones shattered. It wasn't just pain, it was total physical destruction. Simple, but horrifying. A rubber tire, soaked in gasoline, forced around the victim's chest and arms, and then set alight. The flames devoured flesh while the victim remained conscious. Used in mob justice and revolutions, necklacing was about sending a message through sheer terror. Under Stalin, the Soviet Union built a prison system so vast and brutal, it became its own world. Millions were sent to the Gulag, remote camps where they froze, starved, and labored until they died. A punishment without chains, just snow, silence, and despair. In Imperial China, the worst criminals were executed by lingqi, death by 1,000 cuts. Small, precise slices carved away the body over hours. The goal? Keep the victim alive through as many cuts as possible. It wasn't just death, it was disassembly. Some punishments go beyond the individual. The Holocaust, the Cambodian killing fields, Rwanda. Systems designed to erase entire peoples. Starvation, torture, forced labor, mass execution, inflicted not for crimes, but for who they were. Here, punishment became genocide. It's one of our deepest fears. Used in ancient Persia, Rome, and even colonial America, victims were placed in a coffin or pit, and the earth poured over them. Death came from suffocation, in total darkness, completely alone. A silent, suffocating horror. It sounds clean. No whips, no blades, just silence. But days alone in a small room without light, without voices, breaks the mind. Hallucinations, psychosis, despair. Some never recover. And now, the worst. From ancient Persia, Scaphism. The victim was trapped between two boats, force-fed milk and honey, then left on a stagnant lake. The mixture caused diarrhea, attracting insects, which slowly devoured the body inside out. They didn't just die, they decayed alive over days. These punishments were more than just executions. They were performances, warnings, messages, carved in flesh and history. Which one chilled you the most? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe to History Woven, where the past is never dead.